Hello, hello, gorgeous ones. Lou Anne Marine here with our weekly purpose message. How are you? We just came out of the Queen's birthday weekend, long weekend here, so it kind of feels like a bit of a Monday today, but however. So today I am sharing, I'm doing the purpose message from this set today. It's a beautiful box set, and one of my favourites, the Maori Oracle, illustrated by P.A. Minnelli, and she created these. She is no longer on the planet, but her work continues to inspire us all. And actually 58 oracle cards honouring the New Zealand Maori tradition of seeking guidance and advice from our ancestors. So that's the one, and these are the beautiful cards here. So I'm just going to turn off my phone. So, as usual, if you're watching this and you're new, welcome to all the new Goddess Sisters in the circle so far. I pick 3 cards each week to inspire you and motivate you on your purpose. What's going on here? And so you can choose 1, 2 or 3, or you can have the whole 3. So I see some of you have already put down what you have wanted, and let me know if they ring true for you, if there's a message in there for you. I'm sure there is. So, and I'm also going to use my Goddess Essence oil. So these are beautiful, to put some of that on to relate to the cards, just for some extra guidance there. Okay, so I do have to refer back to the book. So for those who have chosen 1, the card is the Pakake. You can see there the Pakake, and looks like a whale's fin, right? So the beautiful Pakake. So in ancient times, the bonds of friendship were very strong between man and whale. The whale was the guardian, the guide to, I need glasses, the guide and friend to many a tribe, and the friendships were sacred as they were, and their names are well remembered. So strong bonds that are often, they surpass death. So according to the legend, Pakea, I've actually named Pakea my daughter's middle name, a very famous tupuna arrived in New Zealand on the back of a whale, and who rescued him from drowning. And so I'll just stop there. We'll just stop there with that one. So the message is friendship. Seek the comfort of friends. And you're in a beautiful circle here. Hope that you can reach out to people in this group as well if you need some support. Hey Joy, good to see you. And so this is a reminder that we can reach out. So if you've chosen number 1, it may be a reminder to reach out and ask for somebody's support, or it could be that you may be thinking of somebody. You may be thinking of somebody right now. A name just come into your mind. It's like, oh, I really need to reach out to them. You know, a text or a call or a Zoom call, in fact. So they're actually wanting to speak to you, and through that, you know, friendship and sisterhood really connects and just goes deeper on that. So that's the message today. Reach out, friendship, and those bonds. And so the actual oil for that is Persephone. Now Persephone was a maiden goddess, and she ended up going down into the underworld. There you go, something for you. Into the underworld, and became the queen of the underworld, and she helps guide lost souls. And so she, a perfect card for Pakake as well, right? So she not only just made friends, she actually guided people. So you're being called to guide others. And if you are going through some kind of challenge at the moment, it's to go deeper. She actually has huge access to, in hands we actually have a Persephone line too, huge access to our inner wisdom. So dive deep, dive deep. Here's my ring there. So our second card today, oh I love this one. Second card today is the Kumara. So the Kumara is like a sweet potato. So in Australia they're the sweet potatoes, but Kumaras are more purple, and they taste a little bit different, but they're quite rich. So yes, Joy, you do have Persephone in your chart. So guiding others, I love that. I'm so happy that you remembered. So the Kumara is card number 2. And it's one of the staple foods of the Maori, and we love it. We put it in our hangis and our boil-ups and things like that. And so, but it's very sacred as well to it was a gift. The tribes used to take it if they would visit other tribes. They'd have bring a big basket of kumara for them. It was that sacred, and for them to have joy and their festivities and just eat. Māoris love to eat. We all love to eat, don't we? And so the message is actually about peace and plenty. Peace and plenty. The fruits of your labour arrive. So they actually lift the kumara crop between autumn equinox and the winter solstice, just depending on the tradition. And that's when they have the big festivities. So peace and plenty, the fruits of your labour. Again, to me, it's like, what have you been sowing? You know, what have you been planting, either in your business on purpose or in your life? What have you been sowing? And now it's time to actually reap that harvest and have a festival about it, right? So there's a lot of work that goes into planting kumara, and there's also a lot of work that goes into creating a business and to work through those challenges that can come up. Like, it's never all plain sailing. I mean, I think I'll let see. Sometimes it is when you're in flow, but then you'll hit a wall, and kind of like me with my ads this week, could not get them to work, and then today they actually suddenly started working. But I kept trying. Okay, let's go back. What's going on? What can I change? What needs to be improved? And they're up and running. So that is the Kumara message for you. Reap what you sow. It's time. And also, so the actual oil that we have is Isis. So I'll put that on. So Isis normally goes on your third eye there. And Isis, we had it before those people. So Isis is about having that vision. Isis is about seeing the bigger picture and holding that vision. So it's kind of like what you've planted. You had a vision when you started out in your spiritual business or your life, and you planted those seeds. You worked really hard, and because you had this vision. And I did actually make a video the other day about visions and goals, right? You hold the vision, but then you have to bring it back down to easy steps, right? Easy steps, right? Hit that goal, have a celebration. Next one, have a celebration. And all those little steps come out to that beautiful vision that you have holding here. And you know, like, this is also about our intuition, and it connects with our solar plexus, right? Our gut, which is Persephone, and the third eye as well. So that's number 2. I hope that makes sense for you. Hands up, Joy, love it. And so our third one of my favorite symbols in the and it is the Koru, right? The Koru, like you'll see the spiral up there. That is what that represents, the Koru, and it's a fern, right? So emerging from the very center of the fern, it steadily unfolds while keeping its youngest and most tender leaves safe within its curl. And it's the symbol of family, right? The symbol of family. And it represents the preciousness of children, the cycles of life, and the sanctity of family. And so for Māori, much emphasis is placed on the importance of whānau. We call them whānau. Whānau is family. And there are many different types of families, right? So not all our families are just related by blood. And there are many different types of families, like I said. So they're a family by what? So, okay, and the message is family, security, life is precious, nurture it in every way. And what a beautiful, beautiful reminder. And as I'm feeling into this, right, the family, to me it's like, if I'm relating this back to your business, yes, absolutely, Joy. It's soul families. Like we're born in with our blood families, but not just our own, our families as we find friends and deeper meaning with other people as well. So it's really to nurture that. So in business, to me, all my clients are whānau, like they're family, right? We get to know each other over the year. Sometimes we challenge each other. I push them to do certain things that they don't want to do, and so, but if you don't have that sanctity of that relationship in the family, then they're not going to do what you advise. I'm not going to say what you tell them to do, what you advise. And also it's a left thumb. So in hand analysis, so I'm a master hand analyst and teacher, this thumb is about community and community and belonging to a community. So if you have this as a purpose or even a life lesson, the life lesson will show up as black sheep of the family, like who are these people? So find your tribe, and when you're doing your purposeful work, not everybody wants to know your message. You're not for everybody, but you are for specific people. They've just got to find you, and you've got to nurture that relationship with them. And so to me, the oil is actually Ishtar. It's a beautiful orange, and it relates to the Sacral Chakra. And oh, yummy, these are yummy. So to me, the Sacral Chakra is about creativity. It's about creativity and play and joy and pleasure. So relating that back to your tribe, like what can you create? What are you getting ready to create as a program or an offer to your tribe, who will receive it because you've nurtured and you've connected with them, and you treat them like family. Okay, that's it from me today. How is that? So we've got the Pakake, the Kumara, and the Koru. Right, so there you go. And we have Persephone, Isis, and we have Ishtar, Babylonian goddess. So I hope that makes sense. If you're watching the replay, let me know. Does it make sense for you? And just wishing you an amazing week on purpose. And I want to tell you, next Monday I am doing another 5-day launch series, which is about helping spiritual entrepreneurs really step into their spotlight, really so they can be seen and help other people, as I'm sure that you love to do, and also get paid for it, right? I think the biggest thing with healers is that we love our work, and sometimes we tend to give it away, but it's about being paid for it so you can spread it even further. So awesome. Oh, great, Joy. It's been lovely to see you here. Awesome. Have a beautiful week. Mwah. Lots of love. I'll put the link in for the live series, and it's happening in the Goddess Inner Circle as well. Bye for now.